Hi, for this video, I thought it would be cool to do a walkthrough of how to make changes to Audra's newsletter templates. Um, Basically, with the intention of sending it out as is, but with adding your information such as your client testimonials, your image, your contact information, everything like that without changing really anything else. Um, so what I think would be cool is if you pull up the template as you're watching this video and we can literally just do it together. So um, let's pull up the template first. So as you can see here, I have Audra's April newsletter template pulled up, and I am just going to click on the link for the print version. So you'll see when you click on that link, you will get this message that you are about to start designing this. And yes, that looks good. Let's do that. So we're going to click on use template. So this is going to pull up a new tab with the design on it. So this is going to be a copy, well, not a copy, but a template of what Audra has. So no one else is seeing this. This is going to be going into just your Canva account. So this is yours to do as you wish with it. So for today's purposes, we're just going to be filling out the parts that are kind of blank and that are set for you to edit. We're not going to do anything else, changing any colors or anything like that. We can do that in another video and really change it up if you guys would like. So again, for this first one, we're just going to start up here. This is really the only part that we need to edit on this first front page of the newsletter, and that is your name and your address. So we will go ahead and click on that first text box right up here with your agent name and your return address. And once you click on it, we're just going to highlight all of that text and put in our information. So I would do Sarah Waller. And you know what? I'm going to do comma realtor. We've got Better Homes and Gardens right above it, so I can do that. 4, and we're going to do 760 West Gold Coast Road. Number 109, and that is in Pavilion. Awesome. So I'm using the office that I office out of. So I'm using that address here for it. So I've updated with my name and my address. And then other than that, this page is good to go. Audra hooked us up. This is perfect. So now when you scroll down to the second page, there's a lot more that you can add here. So the first box we see here is to add a review. And the box isn't huge for review, and that is okay because in my experience, I think it's really effective to find a review you like that your client has left for you and pick a few sentences in there that are super effective, super powerful, and what you want to communicate to future clients. So what I would do is just pull up wherever you have your reviews, check them out, pick whichever one you would like, and just pick a couple sentences. And I'm just picking out something right in here. And I'm just copying from this page. So I'm just highlighting and doing Control C. And then I can tab back over to my Canva account and highlight everything in this text box and just Control V. So you can copy and paste from other websites into Canva. So that makes it super easy. So if your review is doing this once you put it in there and obviously it's being too big, we just need to edit that text to make it fit the space. So the first thing we can do is minimize the text box because you can see how large that is, where the blue lines are. So it's pulling that text out as far as that. And we know right now that's bigger than the actual black box we have to fill with the review. So I'm just going to start playing with that box. You can see it's kind of hard to see it's right there, but right where my mouse is, there is like that vertical little box. Now I've got horizontal arrows. I'm just going to pull that in to make that box a little more narrow, pulling it in, getting it to fit. And then I'm also going to grab the side circles and make that smaller too. But you can see now it's like super tiny and it's not even filling the space. So now I'm going to pull this back out. There you go. So it fits in here now. I'm just going to kind of play with it till it's centered. And Canva is really cool because it'll have those purple lines and it's showing where it's centered and where it looks good. So I'm going to keep that there. And then I'm just going to go up here to where my text editing station is, I will call it, and just start increasing my font. And I'm going to get it so it fits perfectly. Change all typos. And one thing I found with Canva really quick, this is a good example. So when I went over here and right click to change that, sometimes it doesn't change it. I find in Canva, you have to highlight the word and then right click it, and then it will let you actually change it, auto corrected or word corrected. So let's see. I'm trying to make this as, so I'm just, again, playing with the size of the font, playing with the spacing of it. What I'm going to do is, this is a cool thing that I really like to use, is a spacing up here. So I'm back up in the text editor and I can space. So I can space my lines, so I can bring my lines closer together and that'll take up less space. I can also pull in my words. And I don't think that I need my letters really to be spaced any more closely because they're pretty close, but I can pull in my lines and that'll let it fit. So let's see, just kind of playing around with it. Perfect. Okay, cool. So just bringing those lines, you can see change the way that the text is going to be displayed. Let's see, we can pull that up there. So as you can see, I'm just simply, it's trial and error as I'm pulling it around and seeing what works best. Okay, I think that's gonna look best. And I would definitely add in some quotes here, some quote marks. And then HW. Okay, so it just took a little bit, but we got there. Looks good. I hope yours looks good too. So again, just play around with it. And the biggest things to know is that you can manipulate the text box, bring it in, make it larger, and then you can also change the size. So the size is right here. And that the size is right here. See what makes it work. All right, so we've got our testimonial, sorry. And so now we'll go down to our photo and our name. So this is probably going to be a little bit of a smaller space for our photo, but that's totally cool because we can change the size of this font, as we know from what we did with our testimonial box. So what I'm going to do first is just kind of grab this and move it. I'm just getting all this kind of out of the way to see where it's going to need to go once I get my photo in. So Audra's got this great place setter here so we can get our photo in. This again is just the place holder, place setter, placeholder. So I'm going to remove that too, so I know that my photo is going to go here. So go into your uploads, and this is where you can upload your headshot into your Canva folder so you can use it. So if your headshot is on your computer, then you would just go to the upload media in the purple box and then device, and that'll pull up your desktop. So wherever your photos are. I've got my photos already in my upload, but I will just, but just wherever it is, go find your photo and then click open and it'll go into your upload. So let's see, I'm gonna grab my headshot. Once your headshot is uploaded over into the side, it'll stay there forever until you delete it. And then all you need to do is just click on it and it'll put it over into the design. So Now, this is obviously way too big. So I'm going to do the same thing I do with my text box. And this, you can just make it smaller, larger, whatever you would like. So I'm just going to get it into this spot. And again, I'm using my purple lines at Canva, setting in, centering it, lining it up to put it right there. I think that's going to be a great spot for it. So now that my photo is there, I can move my text back. And yeah, this isn't going to fit. So I'm going to start just making it smaller. And I'm just simply going to click on the text box and then go back up to my text editor and make that small enough so it fits. So that fits. I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller. Perfect. I'm going to bring that logo down there. I'm going to bring this back down, and I'm going to bring that down. You could even, here's the thing, if you like, color text me. There you go. So feel free to do anything like that too. That looks kind of cool. It's a black, green. Okay, so now I'm just going to do Sarah Waller, realtor, 74. To get that, the registered mark is just Alt 0174. So you hold down Alt and hit 0174. And then there you go. We've got that. And now we need to go down here. Super easy. Let's do our phone number, our email, and our website. So if you do not have a vanity domain, definitely you can keep in that Better Omaha, or you can use your own. I'm gonna update all this. And again, I'm just highlighting it. Y'all ever like not be able to type when people are watching you? I guess the same thing as when you're recording on Zoom. So, all right, so I'm gonna do that. Even here, I might do Alt 0124 just to break these up a little bit. Alt 0124 will give me those little lines, and just to break that up a little bit, just so they're not all running together there. I've got a lot of Wallers, I've got a lot of Sarahs going on, so I'm just going to break that up so it doesn't all run in together. So again, if you want those, it's Alt 0124 to do those little lines. Cool. So here we go. We've got that. Now we're just going to go down to the featured listing. So again, you can insert the house photo here. Let's find a house photo. Let's see, that is not a professional one. It's just one I took. Clients. So I'll just use that for example purposes. Oh, putting it there. And then moving it around. And again, I just went into my upload folder and just grabbed it and just clicked it. And again, it put it on my design. So now you can put in your features. So features, she's already got bullets for you. So you can do it, features. So I'll just type that. But yeah, so just put in whatever you want. If it goes larger than that, you don't have to have all those bullet points or whatever bullet points you want. So it's a matter of what you want to put in there. But again, it's just clicking on that text box, highlighting the words, and then just retyping them however you want to do it. And then you can fill this space with the contact info, house address. We'll just do old. That 173. That's what that house sold at. Okay, awesome. Awesome. So got our featured listing that we chose. We've got our contact information. And then the last thing really that we need to update, because we also have our client testimonial, is down here on the bottom right. And so our Facebook and Instagram. So go ahead and put in your Facebook and Instagram. Again, each of those handles are going to be different text box. So just click into it and write your handles. Awesome. Okay, and so if it looks like this whenever you do yours, if they're shorter than what they were before, so it doesn't line up correctly, we can fix that. So highlight, so click on everything and we'll just click on that and you can tell that everything is grouped together. And the way I can tell that is I've got this dotted box around it. So that's telling me that the Facebook logo and the Instagram logo and my two handles are all grouped together. So I can move all of those around, but I can't move my text boxes closer to my elements, my social icons or anything like that. So what I need to do is go up here, make sure that that's clicked still, and then go up to the bar and click ungroup. So once you ungroup it, all of these are going to be separate elements again. So then you can move those and fix those and put those where they need to be. So I'm going to align that left just to get that closer to Facebook. And then I'm just going to center it, pull it around. You can see, there we go. Canva just told me that's centered with it. I'm also going to bring my Instagram down there, and then I'm going to bring that and center it as well. So perfect, you can do that. Because mine's shorter, I could probably get away with getting them side by side. So feel free to do that. But again, because it's super easy, all you need to do is just click and drag where you want it to go. And I'm also going to align that one left just so it's closer and it's easier to work with. But all I'm doing throughout all of this is just clicking the separate elements. And Audra has done an amazing job of making almost everything here a separate element that you can tweak or move, change up. So that makes it really super easy and fun because you don't have to think about anything. You can just change it and then move it around to where you want it to be. Okay. I could take forever getting these lined up the way I want to, so I will spare you that 15 minutes of my perfectionism curse with these. It's just crazy. So yeah, so that is that. So what I would do next is just go up here to where you can rename it, and I would just do April newsletter. Just change that a little bit because as I save it in my it'll automatically save, I'm sorry, in your Canva account. So that is awesome. So we'll have that saved. And then also you'll see when we go to download it, which we will download it as a PDF if you are printing it, which we are. We're going to go up to download. And we're going to change it to PDF print, which is going to be a high quality image that you can print. And then we're going to print both pages and we're going to download them. Not print, we're going to download them. So it's downloading. And you will see once it downloads, okay, so it's saved, it downloaded, and it instantly named that file what we named it up top. So we've got April newsletter all named and ready to go. So I'm just going to do one more check just to make sure I didn't miss anything that you would need to update. But I think it looks good. So there you go. Just updated your newsletter. I hope yours looks awesome and that was easy for you to follow along with. But definitely let Audra know if you have any questions. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.